Hi everyone, and welcome to our Divorceless Relationship Book Club. Today it's course 6, if I'm not mistaken. Well, it's kind of like earlier we do it like twice a week. No, it's twice a month, and now we try to make it like every week. But anyhow, just for your announcement, I won't be around on next week Friday. So next week, Friday, we will be off for the book club, and then we will resume on 22nd of November. So take note, please. So we'll be off for next week, and we'll continue the week after next. So, if you guys aware of, and if you guys read the message in the group, then you will aware that we have new clearing statement. It's brand new since last night. Um, we our clearing statement getting longer and longer. So I'm not sure how long you've been using the earliest one. It's kind of like within the months, and then we have new energy coming in. Recently, these few months, is actually lots of new energy brings up and show up and being changed and clear. Um, well, if you know that our new clearing statement is rhyme, wrong, good and bad, part and part, all nine, shared voids, poet spaces, creations, and beyonds. So we add on creations now. Okay. So the creations is shorthand for reams of creations, which are about how you actually have to learn how to create and recognize that what you have been created so that you can truly create everything you truly desire the way you would like to do it, but keep not choosing. So, well, this clearing statement, this creations is actually came out from the class of the Ream of Creations. If you guys joined the class, yeah, it's just recently. Okay, so lots of things. And so I would like to start the class with the clearing like we did last in the last call. Everything our relationship was yesterday, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Run wrong, get them back, parent power, all nine shirts, boys, poets, spaces, creations, and beyond. Do you guys find anything different with the new clearing statements? Well, this call is a kind of like transformations. We have the clearing statement with poets, and the books is without poets, and then we add on the basis, and then now we have creations. I'm not sure what's going on for the next call. Anyway, and just slow down a bit and receive whatever that we can be and do, and invite the change and the possibility. Okay, everything doesn't allow that, and everything will not allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive. Please destroy and create all. Rhyme wrong, get them back, parent, parent, all nine, shirts, boys, poets, bases, creations, and beyonds. I'm still not so familiar with the one with add-on basis. And then now another creations is like, okay, we start so familiar with the new creating statements. So if you really can't remember, that's fine. And you can actually just pot and pot. Anyway, well, I just got some feedback from some of the participants sharing like when add-ons the creations, they find it the clearing uh looks like different space is changing. So I'm not sure how far is your changing in your space. Okay, if you like to um ask for lighter and greater and expensive, then just do it more for the these clearing statements. Okay, right and wrong, good and bad, part and part, all nine, shared, spoiled, poet, spaces, creations, and beyonds. And here, just like to talk with you guys about the basis here. Well, the pronunciation for the BASES is basis here. Okay, it's because it was It is the plural from basis, basis. So it's pronounced to the bases is a basis. If we pronounce basis, which is the plural for the base, base. Okay, so the pronunciation is a bit different for base and basis. So here, what else is possible? How does it get any better than this? Because to make it clear, there's two pronunciations for BASES. So for this case, in our clearing statement is basis. Okay. So today we're going to start with the chapter. What are you attracted to? Chapter 16. So have you guys read it? Anyone would like to share? Any one of you would like to share about this when we talk about attract to? A lot of us, when we talk about attract to, and people like to talk about like law of attractions. And you found that the law of attractions here, when you have the perspective of law of attractions, what you do, whatever you think about, when you got this idea, when you believe the law of attractions will generate an improvement in their life, in your life. Okay. So what's your point of view? When you're doing law of attractions, your point of view is that you are not and you do not have, which is your functioning not being the vibrations or whatever you would like to have, you would like to receive. Okay. So when you asking for like you were trying to attract for money or attract for the man or woman, okay, so somehow you are trying to do something you don't have, and then you're trying to attract them. Okay, so we don't do law of attractions here. It's your point of view creates your reality. Okay, so when you do law of attractions, you have the point of view like, okay, I don't have this, so I need to attract this in my life. I need to attract this come into my life. I don't have this, so I need to attract this come into my life. That's which we function from we lack of something, we don't have something, so we need to attract from them. So for here, what we learn is we have to be, we have to already have it. You have to own it, like before you truly have it. So you be into the energy that you already have it, you're already enjoying it. It is a different vibrations, a different frequency. So this will invite more and more because the universe do not do in judgment. It will send to you the gift based on the vibrations, the the be you are, who you be, what you be. So the vibrations that you are being. Okay. So here we don't do law of attractions. Okay. From there, if you always do in law of attractions or you bought into law of attractions point of view, ideas, structures, will you please destroy and create all? Rhyme wrong, good and bad, part, all nature, poets, poets, spaces, creations, and beyonds. Okay. In anywhere, everywhere that you have bought into law of attractions and you will misapply and misidentify in your life, will you please destroy and create all? Right, wrong, good and bad, part, all nature, poets, poets, spaces, creations, and beyonds. So can you please just revoke, recant, rescind, renounce, denounce, destroy, and create everything that you align, agree, react, and receive with law of attractions for all lifetimes? Will you please just do it? Okay, right, wrong, good and bad, part, all nature, poets, poets, spaces, creations, and beyonds. Okay. So if you it is important to realize that what's your point of view, what's your point of view underlying which is not really come out or show up in surface, because whatever show up in your reality, it's actually from your point of view. If you believe so, and then you start to create, sometimes you not even know that you're actually believing it. Okay, this is interesting. Today I found actually that is a clearing, like you thought you're not believing it, okay? And somehow you're actually believing it, because whatever show in your reality, in your life and living is actually your point of view project to the outer world. Okay, so whatever you see from your outer world, you can ask, what am I like to create here? What I'm actually creating? From here, you start to see how you're functioning from. Okay, so when we talk about vibrational just now, it's kind of like vibrational compatibility, vibrational compatibility. Okay, so if you think that you have to do like attract someone, okay, what will be happen is after you attract to the person you like to attract to, when you be to being together, and then you start to like stop something from you and then not so attractive anymore. Okay, what's happened, it's in the book it share about the star, the celebrities, which is like Michael Jackson, Brad Pitt, they are actually like Madonna. So they are actually so attractive. People, when people look at them, they are so handsome. They adore, you adore them. Okay, somehow when this all this person, when they get married, especially Brad Pitt when he get married with Angelina, and he's not attractive anymore. And you was when you look at him, you don't feel like attractive anymore. So that is happen when you do attractive, like you're trying to attract other people attentions, and when you get their attention, you stop doing attractive. So this is interesting. Well, unless you being you make yourself attractive to someone, to everyone every day, it's just like Michael Jackson. So would you be happy in that way? Is that what you like to choose in your life? So same in the relationship. Are you trying to attract someone? When you're trying to do something to attract someone, which is you are actually lack of that, you don't have that. So you feel like you want to attract that into your life. You don't have that person, so you want to attract that. You don't have their somehow the personality that you would like to attract to, so you will ask for that. So get the energy of all the lies and the logical lie that you are perpetrating on you about how unattractive you truly be. Everything that is times gazillion will please destroy and create it all, please. Rhyme wrong, get them back, parent power, all nine shirts, boys, poets, bases, creations, and beyonds. So if we have lots of list the things that we written down, that like what you like to have, what you don't like to have, and those are the things that um is actually you believe you are not, you believe you don't have. Okay. So and for those things that you don't have, you believe that you are not, so you make yourself that you're not so attractive. So reading that is times gazillion will please destroy and create all. Rhyme wrong, get them back, parent part, all nine shards, boys, poets, bases, creations, and beyonds. What do you got, Jabez? You get any awareness from that? So how many of you is actually you are trying to not to be seen and you make yourself not attractive so that people don't see you, so that people don't look at you? So I'm reading that is times gazillion. Will please destroy and create all. Rhyme wrong, get them back, parent part, all nine shorts, poets, poets, this is creations and beyonds. Well, you're trying to hide yourself from others people Well, you actually, it's so attractive and you are so seductive and you hiding. Is there any PRs, Norse, no slime, actualizer, and the fifth elements, the structures, the twists, and all that stuff in that? So everything that is times gazillion will please destroy and create all. Run wrong, get and bad, online, shared boards, poverty spaces, creations, and beyonds. So when we talk about creates a good relationship is vibrational compatibility. So you are not trying to attract someone you don't have or you like to have. You are actually um creates a good relationship is vibrational compatibility, which is your vibrational what your vibration and their vibration is actually compatible with you. And when you being together, you guys will going into creating greater, having better than whatever you are now. So that is different. But um in this in this reality and this society, people tend to like look for a right person, the right people, the right man, and the right woman. So all the right it's about judgment. All the right here it's whatever you don't have and you thought you can get it from someone else. So all the PRs, Norse, no slime, actualize the fifth elements, the structures, and all the bases you have. Will you please destroy and create all? Run wrong, good and bad, parn, all nature, voids, poverty spaces, creations, and beyonds. Okay. So what if when you're asking for what would it take to be with someone that expand upon what you already have and make it greater? So when you want to get together with someone, when you're asking for a partner come into your life, the questions you ask is someone is vibrational compatible, and in when it came into your life, when this person come into your life, it actually will expand your life, each area of your life, which is whatever you have, to be greater. Okay, so that is sound of creationship. So when you being together, it creates something greater, better, and both of you are actually contributing to each other. So it's different from like in the past, you when you don't have money, so you ask for a rich man or a rich woman. So some people were like, okay, I'm asking for sugar daddy, I'm asking for sugar mommy. Okay, because if you don't have, but honestly, if you don't have that, and do you think your vibrations will compatible with those people? Would you be able to easily to get to know the rich man or the rich woman? Well, maybe you may know them. Will you be able to totally receiving so that you get together with them? Okay, so a reading that brings up times gazillion will please destroy and create all. Rhyme wrong, good and bad, parn, all nine shared voids, poverty spaces, creations, and beyonds. So, how do you find someone who is vibrational compatible with you? You can ask the questions: what can I be, do, have, create, or generate that would make me vibrationally compatible with someone who would be expansive and joyful in my life? So everything that doesn't allow that to show up, I destroy and uncreate it all. Run wrong, get them back, parent, all nine, short voids, poverty, spaces, creations, and beyonds. So you can have vibrational compatibility with someone without actually having things in common with that person. Some people thought that like I have to have some point of view or I have to have idea, um, hobbies, the things that I like. It should be in common together. When we getting together, we have something similar so that we have topics to talk about. Well, it is not in that way. It's vibrational compatible. You don't need to have something in common, but the vibration is actually you guys will work together. And you just ask the questions, is this person vibrationally compatible with me? Yes or not? And then you see which is lighter. Okay. So you are not choosing from something you don't have, and then you try to get someone, and then you try to change them, make them that fit into your expectations. That is a hard work, right? Yeah. Interesting. Tonight, those joining is it's single. This is interesting. So anything you would like you guys like to share? All of you are single and we talked about relationship. So do you get any awareness when we talk about this? Do you have any things pops up in your mind? Oh, this is nothing related to me. I don't have any partners at all. Odd word. So it's like, okay, it's nothing to do with me. Why we talk about this topic? Well, for those, disagree. Well, for those you don't have partner yet, well, I think this is a great um a great space for you. At least you learn the tools. You have the tools when you want to get into a relationship. You just okay, ask the right questions that will actually create something in your life, right? Yeah. So, but for those who already have the partners, it's not wrong. You still can asking questions. Okay. You can ask something that actually truly desiring for, but not something that you don't have, and you're not being. So like you have to be into the energy, and when you be into the energy, you will be into the invitations to those people, okay, to those vibrations. I didn't I'm not sure you guys aware of when you are somehow in certain vibrations, then you will meet someone that actually have similar things with you some way, and then you find out, okay, that's it maybe is not your partner, it's just a normal friends, and then you just suddenly find that, oh, we have same thoughts, and we are experiencing something similar recently. Do you guys have that experience before? It's a new friends or someone you do not know them earlier, and then when you experience something, and when they told you their story, their drama, and then you find that, okay, we have sharing same drama. So well, that is kind of like the when we are in certain vibration. Yeah, sometimes we will get into that. It's not about attracting, but it's just that somehow you guys have same vibrations. So what will it take for us to get our vibrations, which is not getting lower but getting higher? Like if you get into upset or not happy, and you start to make yourself happy, you don't trap yourself into the um emotional pool that actually will make you even worse. Yeah. So you have to keep on asking questions. Who does this belong to? And what else is possible? How does it get any better than this? What will it take for me to change this? So when we start to ask different questions, and we start to invite new possibility into our life. So if this relationship doesn't work for you, and you start to ask what will it take for you that would make you vibrationally compatible with someone who actually will be expansive and joyful in your life, to came into your life. Okay, everything doesn't allow that. Would you please destroy and create all? Right, wrong, good and bad, part, online, shared voids, power, spaces, creations, and beyonds. So vibrational compatibility is different from energy than attractions. So it's not about attractions. It's somehow it's the vibration similar in a way. Okay. So it is ease and you will feeling being when you are around someone. You don't need to force to do something. You don't need to like forcing your so hard. And it's kind of like ease and relax when this person came into your life. Okay. Sometimes when we are get into a relationship, like you have to working so hard to maintain the relationship. So that is not easy. Means this is not vibrational compatible. Okay. So vibrational compatibility is different from chemistry. Chemistry is something it's about your body find exciting. Okay. It's different. It's required you to cut off your awareness to go there if you go into the chemistry. Okay. When there's a lot of chemistry, your brains go away because you turn off your awareness. Like you start to look into this and then you will not get into awareness to see what is truly going on. Okay. Because you just think of having sex with this person and you go back to the 10% of you. So what will it take for you when you asking for the vibrationally compatible person came into your life, which is you is functioning from 990% of you, it's not 10% of you. So everything doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive. Will you please destroy and create all? Right, wrong, get them back, part, honor, shared, poets, poets, species, creations, and beyonds. So when you get together with this person, so the question you can ask is, would you like to live with this person? Sometimes you like to being together, but you may not like to live with this person. So if it's in this scenario, when you get married, would you be enjoy? Would you be totally receiving this person? It's you and your body will willing to stay together with them and their bodies. So this is the questions that we never asked before when we get into the relationship. Because we always go into the fantasy of love and romance. So everything that is times gazillion will please destroy and create all run wrong, get bad part all nations, poets, poets. This is creations and beyonds. Okay. So choosing the person would like to have a relationship with is the same as going into the shop and then you go and get something that you truly want to enjoy and receive. Like you want to buy a clothes. If you buy a clothes and put into the wardrobe and never wear, why do you need to bring it home? Right. So when you being into the relationship, if you don't like to stay together with this person, you don't like to live with them, why would you want to bring them home then? So you may want to ask these questions. Okay. It doesn't mean that um you have to get married. Sometimes some people will before get married, they start to live together and they get to know, oh, okay, they find out whether this relationship is work for them or not work for them. That it's something, I mean, a choice in the relationship. Or what would you like to create in your relationship? Or would you like to enjoy and experience? That is actually will expand your life and create greater in all area of your life. So our reading doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive that. And it's not allow you to have total awareness and clarity in whatever you truly desire in relationship will please destroy and create all. So run wrong, get them bad, pump online, shirts, boys, poets, bases, creations, and beyonds. I have to make sure that I not miss out anyone of bases and the creations. So here, so if you have a fixed point of view about relationship, so you don't function from choice anymore. You start to base on the conclusions, the definitions, the judgment, the prismatic jail that cut you into this reality and functioning from 10%. So you put your relationship into the box of what is supposed to be rather than asking, what do I really want to choose for me? So here, what would you like, what you truly like to choose for you in the relationship? It's not necessarily someone, it may be something. So what is actually you truly like to choose? Well, is that wrong being single? No, it is not. It's just a choice. So is that means that you have to be in a relationship? That means you are perfect in this world? No, it is not. I'm not sure, like in your culture, when you get into certain age, people will start to asking, hey, when you want to get a partner, when you want to get a lover, when would you like to get married? And if you are not, so they will think that you are weird or you made something wrong with you so that you wouldn't get into the relationship. So all the judgment and projections, separations, definitions, conclusions, and the prismatic of the jails of judgment that you have and the structures that you are using to create the relationship or not to create the relationship will please destroy and create all. Right, wrong, good and bad, parent, all night, short, voids, poverty, spaces, creations, and beyonds. Okay. So when you get together or before you start to get together with someone, maybe you would like to ask the questions like, is this the person increase the joy and the value of you? Even you already in the relationship, you may also want to ask this to get the awareness and to make sure you are functioning from the 990% instead of like 10% of you. When you are functioning from 10% of you, you are actually functioning in this reality that everybody do this and you thought that is true. That is you thought that is kind of common sense because everybody is choosing that. When you are not choosing that, it's you are weirdo. It's just that like when you're choosing not to have any relationship, it's just that you enjoy being alone and it's not about you must. When it get into a necessity, it will be distracted implant. There's nothing, it's a must and a necessity. If you are get into you must to get this, you must in a relationship, that is actually distracted implant. So everything that brings up all the big five, the structures, the twists, the trifle sequencing system that you're using, and the basis that you're using to create your life, your living, your relationship will please destroy and create all. Ooh, right, wrong, good and bad, part, online, shared voids, poverty, species, and beyonds. This is interesting. I think this is the most that we get out of the energy that so far tonight. What else is possible? So, and you can also ask the questions like, is this rewarding? When you want to get into the relationship, when you want to start something, the partnership, whatever that you want to create, you may ask the question like, is this rewarding? Okay, ask those questions and then get the liners, perceive it. Is it light or is it heavy? Okay, if I do this, will this be rewarding? So, what would you like to create in your life? What would you like to have in your relationship? So, is this rewarding? You will get the lightness or the heaviness. And if there is a heaviness, is there anything that you need to know or anything that you need to change here or anything that you're not choosing and you're not receiving? So, from there, you start to ask different questions and get different awareness and choose for yourself and live for yourself. Okay. So choosing something is rewarding. That is rewarding. Take you from a place you have been comfortable into a place you are not comfortable, which means when you're choosing something that is rewarding, you may have to out of your comfort zone. Sometimes we have been in a box and in a comfort zone that make us like reluctant to change, reluctant to have something different because we're so comfort with whatever we're suffering now. And you used to it. And somehow you may actually addicted to. So everything that is, everything that show up will please destroy and create all. Run, run, good and bad, pran, all nine, shed, birds, poet, species, creations, and beyonds. You can always ask the questions like, okay, do you truly wish to choose this? Yes or no? Okay, if it's not, then keep on asking. And what else can I choose here that will create a different reality, a different relationship reality? Okay, so everything doesn't allow you to perceive, now be and receive. Please destroy and create all. Right, wrong, good and bad, proper, on, shared, birds, poets, and beyond. So, any questions so far for this chapter? I wonder, are you guys read this chapter? Or at least read again. I mean, you may finish earlier, many months ago. Like, as you know, it's very interesting for books in access consciousness. Sometimes we find that the first time we read and the second time we read, you will get something different. You will get different distinctions because the energy is shift, and you are changing, and you will get different awareness. Yeah. Hey, June. So, you so fast get into bed now? So early.
Hi, Renee.
How are you?
Body's recalibrating.
Uh,
Yeah.
how does it get any better than this?
How does it get any better?
So, if there's no question for chapter 16, let us look at chapter 17. Use energy to attract. Again, why is that? When you are not trying to attract someone, you are attractive. And when you are trying to attract someone, you are not attractive. Because you think you are not so attractive, so you work so hard and trying to attract someone. When I read these questions, it's like confusing me. Like, what's that? Yeah. So when you are actually attractive, you don't need to work so hard to make other people to get attention and attract them. Yeah. So what's difference about you and you're not getting, and that is your gift, your attractions for someone else, the that you actually can attract someone, that you don't really need to work hard on that. But what point of view you bought into that, like you need to attract someone you like to have, which is you like to being together with them. So I'm reading that each times Gazillion will please destroy and create all. Right, wrong, good and bad, proper, online, short, void, poets, and beyonds. So what if you just pulling energy to attract? Like pulling energy to attract someone is you pulling their energy. You're not pushing. When you're pulling energy is you will be so interested on them, like to find out more about them, and this will make them to have more curious about you and they find you are so interesting. Okay. So you don't just when you're being together with someone, you just don't talk about yourself. You keep on asking questions about them, let them talk to you instead of like you keep on telling your story to them. Okay. When you keep on telling your story, people will get bored and they will not interested on you anymore because you already tell all the story and they find bored and they start to look for new targets maybe. Yeah. So that is pulling energy. When you are doing interesting, then you are pushed energy. You push them away. So you have to be interested. Okay. Pushing energy, it's kind of like when you being interested. Okay. You like you so excited to share about yourself, talk about this your story and nonstop. People just listen. Okay. What else? And then you keep on talking about you. Yeah. And never ever give other people's chances to talk about them or to share with you because you keep on sharing. I mean, here in the book talking about like for women like to share, like to talk. Okay. So they are always in be interesting. So men will always get bored with women keep on sharing so much like the story they have. Okay. So remember, if you keep on being pulling energy, then you will attract someone. When you're pushing, you are actually pushing people away. It's through the energy. So when we use energy to attract, it's how we do the creations. Okay. And what we take for you to using energy to pull whatever that you desiring to have. And first of all, you be into the vibration that you already own it, have it, receive it, and start to pull the energy. So everything doesn't allow you to pull everything into your life that you truly desire for. With total ease, joy, and glory, will please destroy and create all. Run, wrong, get and bad, purple, unanswered, voids, poverty, spaces, creations, and beyonds. So maintaining limitations through abstractions are you satisfied with your life. So you don't keep choosing the same kind of relationship. Okay. And what kind of person would you like to attract if you was willing to have a life that was so much greater and what you are currently living, that by having that would necessitate being greater than you have been willing to be. Everything that doesn't allow that to show up, will you destroy and create all? Rhyme, wrong, good and bad, param, param, all nine, shreds, brides, poverty, spaces, creations, and beyonds. So interesting is when you make the demand, so suddenly you are attracted to people who are different. So it's attracted to people that who are different. Um, Suddenly you are not attracted to the people who want a limited life. You start to demand like greater life. You'll start to demand something greater than whatever you have now and be willing to receive. And you will see people around you will be changing and then people will start to uh come to into your life is different. Okay. So whoever in limitations or they like to live in the box, they can't come into your life because the vibrational is not compatible first. Secondly, it's the energy is not attract them at all. Okay. So you are attracted to people who are willing to have something greater. So you will find that sometimes your peers or your group will be changed. Sometimes your relationship it's different. You need to when it doesn't work, you need to change or you need to do something like is that still work for you this relationship or you need to add on something or you need to change or What else is possible? Okay. So we're talking about finding a rich man. Lots of women, or maybe guys, if you think of like you looking for a rich man, and you will, I mean, looking around you, your parents, maybe your friends, your peers, did you see a very big gap between the financial reality? Or usually when you're middle class and you actually get to the same middle class, whoever is suffering a lot, and then you would start to attract those that are suffering a lot because you are not choosing. You thought like, okay, I would like to have that because I don't have. I like to have a rich man because I'm so poor. And when you are functioning from poor and lack, and you always attract people that are in this vibration. Okay, so you won't be able to get people who actually rich, who are actually wealthy. Okay, so what can you choose now? Be now, receive now. That will create a different relationship reality in your life in this lifetime that you're not willing to choose. If you're willing to choose it now and in this space, what would happen? What would it be creating right now? So everything doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive, and everything that show up. Will you please destroy and create all rhyme wrong, get them back, parm all nine shots, poets, poets, spaces, creations, and beyonds. So any of you like have the experience or see someone that are actually poor and then they will get married to super rich? Do you get to know someone like this? Any one of you? Because most people, I never say that it's won't happen like the poor married to rich. It's most people live within the same structures as their family. So they will from if you're from a lower class or upper class, and then you will look into the same category, the structures of the family. So when you get into that, because the vibrational compatibility, it's a vibrational, it's kind of like in that vibration. Yeah. So if you're not willing to have money, how are you going to get married to someone who are rich? If you're not willing to receive more, are you going to marry to someone, or are you be able to get together with someone who are rich? So everything that show up, all the big five, all the structures that keep you remain the same structures that as your family appears, will you please destroy and create all? Rhyme wrong, good and bad, pun pun, all nine shots, boys, poverty, spaces, creations, and beyonds. So get the energy of all the people you have ever been attracted to as a way of maintaining the limitations you currently have. So everything that is times gazillion will you destroy and create all. Right, wrong, good and bad, pun pun, all nine shots, boys, poverty, spaces, creations, and beyonds. Wow. So again, whatever you did, do whatever PRs, North, North, Line, may actualize the fifth element, the structures, the basis that you have, and the creations that you are using to keep you maintaining the limitations you currently have, will you please destroy and create all? Right, wrong, good and bad, prom, online, short, boys, poverty, spaces, creations, and beyond. Okay. Do you get any awareness from here? So again, because I found so far tonight that's a lot of energy here. Um, what's whoever that you attract into your life, that it's actually based on the structures, the PRs, North Line, actualizer, the fifth elements, and the basis, the creations that you have to maintaining the limitations you currently have. Will you please now destroy and uncreate all? Run, run, get them back, pam, pam, on short boys, poverty, species, creations, and beyonds. You know what? When we keep on maintaining the limitations that we are having now, and we will actually functioning from the big five, functioning from the structures, and functioning from the basis, we function from whatever the creations that we have to keep on maintaining all this shit in your life. Will please now choose something different and move on to what getting better than this. So everything doesn't allow you to perceive now, be, and receive with total ease, joy, and glory. Will please destroy and create all. Run, run, get them back, pram, pram, all nations, boys, poverty, species, and beyonds. Okay. So talking about using energy to attract, so you have to be into the vibration, you have to be into whatever you would like to receive. So you get into the demands and you be into that energy in order to invite those you like to have, you like to be together with. Okay. So if we have the limitations, if we have those point of view, the reference point, we have the peers, North Line, it will keep us in the same box, a small box. And we always like live in a STEM life. Okay. So will you now destroy and create all? Right, wrong, good and bad, pram, pram, all nations, boys, poets, species, creations, and beyonds. Okay. So here, using energy to attract is not the same as sexual attractions. When we talk about sexual attractions, it's not about using energy to attract. Okay. The truth is that as long as you are breathing, you will be sexually attracted to someone. But we are not um looking to someone we attract to. You tend to look for someone that not attract by you because you think that those people is actually like boring. Okay, so now do something different and find somebody it's really attract by you, is not just your body, not just sexually attract by you. Okay, when it's sexually attracted, it's not uh not awareness, is somehow its body being attracted. So you may actually like to ask your body, you may find out whoever attract you may not attract by not may not attract your body. Okay, so when you walk on the street, you can just ask your body, I mean, just get have fun with it. When you get on the street and you just ask the question, hey body, who would you like to have sex with, without point of view. Okay, just ask the questions and just get the awareness what kind of body that your body actually like, is sexually attracted to. It's not about your mind, it's not about your thinking. Yeah, without judgment. And I'm not asking you to ask the questions and go to have sex with that person. It's just to get awareness. Okay. Please don't misunderstand. Okay. So far, talking about this, well, you may find out it's interesting. The body would like to have sex with is the person or the people that you never think of. And somehow in your mind, you have judgment on that person, maybe their outlook, the appearance, or whatever they are, or who they are. So a reading that brings up times gazillion will please destroy and create all. Run wrong, gonna bad purple online shorts, boys, poverty, spaces, creations, and beyonds. Okay. Any questions so far? But tonight it's like I'm solo talking. And what else possible? So any awareness? So if not, then we go into chapter 18. Yay! So chapter 18. Women are from Venus, men have a penis. Okay. Well, it's actually like men always think of want to have sex with you and uh usually women like to have fantasy in their life. So everything that is and everything that bring up times gazillion will please destroy and create out. Ran wrong, get them back proper on nature, spoiled, provide basis and beyond. A basis, creations and beyond. Here. Actually, um Gary and Dane is actually been run conducted a relationship class earlier before many years ago, and then they find out very interesting is the man after the class, okay, um will change, they have more space, and then the woman went home after class the night and created a whole new batch of judgment about men that just justified why they should kill them all. So it's so much different here. So it was very successful for men to get out of the judgment to a woman, but for a man, for a woman to get out of judgment about men, it's kind of like they will bring out new judgment. So anyway, no matter who you are now, what gender you are now, you may be the different gender as in different lifetime. So if you have a judgment about man or woman, you actually somehow you have judgment on you as well because in other lifetime you actually are man or woman. So let's us do some clearing on the man and woman. So what point of view, the judgment, conclusions, definitions, the PRs, NORS, NOS line, they actualize all the fifth elements and the structures, the twists that you have about men, no matter you are man or women. No, will you please destroy and create all? Oh, right, wrong, good and bad, parm, all nine short boys, poets, faces, creations, and beyonds. What basis are you using to create a relationship with a man? So I'm reading that is Sam's Gazillion will please destroy and create all. Right, wrong, good and bad, parm, all nine short boys, poets, faces, creations, and beyonds. So all the projections, separations, judgment, projections, definitions, conclusions that you have about women, no matter you are woman or man that you are being now, will please destroy and create all. Right, wrong, good and bad, pom, all that short, spoiled, poverty, basis, creations, and beyonds. Okay. What basis that you have about having relationship with a women? So everything that is times gazillion will please destroy. Non-created all. Run wrong, get back, par online shirts, boys, poets. Basis Christians and beyonds. Your head just aging. Um, is that yours? And what are you aware of? What do you hate about being a woman? Or what do you hate about women? So everything that is times gazillion will please destroy and cradle. Run wrong, get back, par online shirts, boys, poet spaces, creations and beyond. So what do you love to be a woman? And what do you love about women? Can do and be. So everything that is times gazillion will please destroy and cradle. Rhyme wrong, gonna buy proper online shirts, poets, poets, spaces, creations, and beyonds. As a woman, what can you do? What you can't do? What can you be and what can't you be? So everything that is times gazillion will please destroy and cradle. Rhyme wrong, gonna buy proper online shirts, poets, poets, spaces, creations, and beyonds. Do you feel lighter? Anything pop up? Are you talking? I'm actually not. I can't hear you.
I'm not talking, I'm just laughing.
Okay. Because I don't really see your mouth. It's been cut off. Okay. So interesting. So you have point of view about women more than men.
I think I have more judgments on men than women.
But when you feel age, aging when we talk about women.
I know it's from the past, the other chapter.
Oh, from the other chapter. I see.
Yeah.
I thought this chapter. Okay. So you feel lighter now? You get new awareness because you talk about the last chapter?
um, no, I think that from the last chapter it was about the like choosing some like when you choose someone you're in a relationship with like you are uh you have this base you base it from you see sorry wait.
Okay,
Like you
based on appearance.
no like there's this certain um like you said within the family sometimes you copy that
Uh-huh.
yeah when you choose your partner so I think I used to have that before.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
that
just
is
got
great
aware.
because that is the past. It's before. It's not now. Well, that's possible.
Yeah, that is possible. I think that's just that.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. So we talk about men and women here, and we talk about like we have lots of point of view and judgment on women and men. Um, we thought we are women, then we have judgment on men, and we thought we are men, and we have judgment on women. Whatever you are now, who you are now. So whatever point of view you have about men and women, the judgment, the projections, separations, rejections, conclusions, definitions, what men are, what women are, what the man can do, cannot do, what the women can do, cannot do. So everything that is times gazillion will please destroy and create all. Rhyme wrong, get and bad, part online, short boys, power species, creations and beyonds. Okay. So I hope after the clearing, you guys not go and kill someone, like clearing men or killing women. Okay, so the difference between man and woman, it's like if you have been through foundation, then you know that man and woman is different. The way they think, the way they talk, the way they react. Okay, so peop most of the women like to talk, like the speech of, I mean, their speech, like they don't like, but they will say they like, they like, they say they don't like, they will say opposite, whatever. It's the exactly opposite of whatever they think their thoughts it's, yeah. And whatever the man think or say, it's about having sex with you, so that it's somehow been categorized, or they just list it down for your reference, and you know the woman and the man is function from different way. And the men like to share, like to talk a lot of things with you, and maybe for men will feel like so bored or annoying, like why you keep on talking, never stop. And sometimes you uh came back home and you just want to relax, and your wife or your partner keep on talking, you just, hey, can you just stop? So maybe you not voice out, but you just feel like, okay, stop talking. Yeah, maybe they just mumbling whatever thing they just like to share. They want to express everything. They like you to know them. And then keep on talking. Okay. Anyway, for women, if you like to talk, to share, you have to look for your girlfriends, not your partner, not man. Okay. And for men, they just like to, okay, if you tell them story, if you're aware and you get into a relationship, I'm not sure whether you guys, I mean, most of you are single. I'm not sure whether you've been in relationship before. If you get into a relationship, it's interesting, like girls like to talk, and you will tell the story to the man, and the man is like, okay, so they were trying to fix for you, like look for solutions. They want to um help you to solve the thing. Sometimes you just want to tell them the story, not get them to fix thing. And they were like, okay, when you tell me the story, it's kind of like you want me to fix for you. Yeah. So this is how you, as a woman, this is how you manipulate. Um, if you want them to do something for you, just they will do whatever you want, because they just want to do whatever you tell them to do, and they will do for you. So how you want to make it work for that, then you know what to do. You just get them to do whatever you want, and then they will just do for you. And somehow, because they want to keep the relationship, even though the relationship is already not working, and the man will trying to fix it, like want to do whatever you want them to do, but end up you guys get into even worse, because that is not what you're asking for. Yeah, so everything that brings up times gazillion will please destroy, uncreate, or right wrong, get them back, proper online shirts, provides poverty, basis, creations, and beyond. Oh my God. Okay. So why it's different is women are looking for somebody who will hold them and make them feel better. And men are looking for somebody who will tell them what to do. Because when we been raised up, it's different when moms will tell the boy, okay, if you love me, you have to do this. So at the end of the day, when they grow up, they will just want to do something to show you how they love you. So they were trying to fix something for you. They're trying to do something for you. It's just that to how they love you, how much they love you. They through by doing something for you. Okay. But for women, we when we grow up with the uh father like always tell you it's okay, I will hold you tight and everything will be all right, so it's always been supportive. So someone will hold you and supporting you and different from the man. So we've been treated differently when we are young. So that's why when we are functioning from um whatever we've been raising up, we have different point of view, we have different experience, and we come out different interesting point of view to create a relationship or to maintain a relationship. So everything that is times considered will please destroy and create. Right, wrong, good and bad, proper, online, short, void, forward, basis, creations, and beyonds. So that's why women like to, when in an argument, they just want to talk their emotion, how they feel, and the men just like, okay, whatever things happen, they just want to fix it. So it's the way of thinking, it's totally different. So sometimes you will get the argument getting worse. Yeah. From here, you know how both women and men functioning, then you will get more awareness, like asking more questions, and you guys will get into the same directions when you have something to talk about, to discuss about or argue about. Yeah, you don't make yourself get into like if they just want to tell story, they just want to express their emotion, and then you keep on, okay, what can I do for you? Okay, what can I this and that? And end up I just want you to be listening whatever I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. So just get to know each other, how men and women functioning from, and get your life easy. Okay. Yeah. So this is interesting. Um, Men like to look for a single woman, and the woman like to become a mistress because the someone is already unavailable, and you like to get it because you have a thought. I'm not sure you guys heard about this before. All the good guy, all the good man, the right man, it's already been taken. So it's already been married. So women tend to look for the girl, the man that actually already married, because those are already married is the best one. In somehow it's functioning from the underlying point of view. Yeah. So that it's how it's functioning from. So it's not about right and wrong, just it's a choice. So you can choose what you actually like to have in a relationship. And then if you want to continue to be involved, then you will get into that. Okay. If you know that it's kind of like functioning from those point of view and appears, you can choose something different. So what is possible? So it's not about being mis- mistress, or not about get involved in other people's relationship. It's just that what would you like to choose, and what point of view you have actually that make you choosing this. So be aware of your point of view, especially those are underlying that you're not aware of, or you pretend you do not know about that. So get to know that, and you know how you're functioning from. So what if your relationship was not based on want or desire? What is based on what can I contribute? What choice do I have here? What are the possibilities? Then you have more awareness to know what you actually like to have in your relationship, instead of like um functioning with the 10%, like most people do in their life in this reality. Okay, so it's your choice. Okay, any questions so far? If no, this is all for tonight, and we'll see you on 22nd. Not next week. Next week we'll be off. We'll see you on 22nd. And it will start for chapter 19. So thank you so much for your contribution and participating tonight, and see you.
Thank you, Renee.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you.
See you.